Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be doing an oracle card reading, and then I'll pull 3 tarot cards at the end to get the overall energy of the next week. I'm doing this for December 24th through December 31st. I apologize. Today we're going to be using the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Krans. We're going to be using the Green Witch Tarot for our last little card pull, and that's by Moura. And then we're going to be using the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So, at any rate, let's get this going and let's see what the cards say for you, Aquarius. Now, there is going to be some reading in this, so if you don't like reading, then you might want to click off, but these are long descriptive cards, so let's get it. Okay. I'm going to move these over, and we're going to start with these. Now, I will give you a heads up on this, that these are a little bit harder to shuffle because they're round. But these are really, really beautiful cards, and they really, tell a story. It's a 4-card pull, and it's who, what, with who, and why. So, yeah. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, Aquarius. I hope something good, but these are usually more like, hey, this is what you really need to focus on, and you need to stop focusing on this, or this is what you need to work on kind of cards. So, let's see. This feels pretty good. So, we have the Bardo. We have the Ocean. We have the Seed. And we have Gnosis. So let us see what Spirit has to say about these. Let's move these over and let's get it going. So for who, I'm going to go with the Seed. What, I'm going to go with the Ocean. With who, I'm going to go with Gnosis. And then why, I'm going to go with the Bardo. My hands up, I'm going to get some money. Okay, so let's get it and let's see what Spirit has to say. So the Seed, that is a little bit farther down here. Let's see what Spirit has to say about the Seed, Aquarius. Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed intentionally in nourishing soil. Origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail that represents the fully formed being. Simply stated, the end is present in the beginning. Or the entire oak tree resides within the acorn. Whether you follow this imaginal theory or not, know that when this card appears, there is a potent generative energy all around. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. Pay particular attention to what agitates you, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. When light, generative, fertile, germinating, building. When dark, festering, stewing, and dormant. So, I mean, apparently what Spirit is trying to tell you here is that, I mean, there's a little bit more to it, obviously, but I think what they're trying to say here is that, you've already planted the seed, and it's time for you to grow it. So whatever it is, whether it be a business or just some personality traits, or again, like it said, something that agitates you, now would be a good time to try to work on yourself and realize that, with pain comes perseverance. The true seed is elusive. If we follow any story toward its origin, it spirals farther and farther back in time. In this way, we are always the seed and always the fruit it bears. So sometimes, we feel like we're not really doing enough, or we're not where we want to be, but essentially these small steps get us to where we need to go. So next we have the Ocean. That's this one right here. The Ocean. We'll check that out one more time. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step in the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature, yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. While the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth a new being. Life is changed. Let the wave crash. So essentially, this here is saying, like, the first one, you planted that seed. And now you're going to watch it grow, but you're going to have to be prepared to go through the changes necessary to, move forward into the ocean. You can never get anywhere if you're not willing to dive deep within yourself and within whatever project or whatever it is you're aspiring to do. The light, deeper than deep, big dreams, discovery, when dark, subsumed, drowned, polluted, unpredictable. So now that you know this information, Aquarius, maybe try to make sure that you are a little bit more well equipped to know that, like, change is coming for you. Study waves, touch their surface, get in the water. No matter where you live, each drop is part of the whole. The ocean is in every tear. So, you might be crying because of these changes, but sometimes the universe makes us change things, for the better. Sometimes change is necessary so we can move on with our lives and grow and do the things we need to do, just like with the seed. So that was what, and now we have with who, which is Gnosis. And I do believe this is one of the last cards. So let's see where we are. I skipped it. There it is. This is the Gnosis card. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures, in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing it is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemist takes their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you've experienced it, you are forever changed and become the guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. When light, contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. When dark, over and intellectualizing and literalizing, asking others. So, with this here, and it's saying, that you plant the seed, and then you have the ocean here, and it's saying that, you need to work on yourself because a big change is coming. So, and like I was saying, you need to dive deep here. So I feel like with this is with who, and I mean, essentially it's saying, dive into the magic of your life. Don't try to question everything and take everything so damn literally. Spirit is asking you here to kind of explore a little bit, do things that, make you feel a little uncertain and make you feel a little nervous, just as the ocean would. So here's why, and that is the Bardo. So let's see what that has, and then we will continue on with the other cards, and then we'll end this reading. So, excuse me. Let's find it. Here it is. The Bardo. It is said that the Bardo is the place between life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationship through a cosmic and timeless lens. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us, or see visions of lives not yet lived in. Bardo, there is potential to forgive the unforgivable, to say the unsaid, to see the unseen, and to love the unloved, to let go of all the things that cause us pain. The Bardo suspends in its spaciousness for just long enough to open us to higher wisdom. Its energy does not belong to Earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. When light, spaciousness, grace, forgiveness, truth. When dark, torment, dislocation, hallucination, transience. The Bardo is not to be feared. Take advantage of its energy by recognizing what needs to be resolved. Trust that there is a message from you from beyond. Who is speaking? Go ahead and listen. So what I'm feeling like here, Aquarius, is that, you have the seed, you have the ocean, you have Gnosis, and then you have the Bardo. So I feel like maybe somebody who's passed on here is trying to tell you, like, it's okay. It's okay for you to step out into the unknown. It's okay to change who you are. Just because you were someone in the beginning, doesn't mean you have to be that person in the end. I feel like they're trying to tell you that life's too short to live with regrets, and that, you really, really need to take those next steps here. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here, and I feel like this is essentially, like I said, you planted the seed, now you need to work on your growth, then you need to dive into the unknown, then you need to bask in its mysteries, and somebody who's passed on here has your back. They're telling you not to be afraid. So I'm going to grab some romance angels really quick. I'll grab 2 of those for you, Aquarius, and then we're going to do a 3-card tarot pull to see what the overall energy is of the week. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, so I did actually grab 3. So this one says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, Aquarius. That's what Spirit's asking you to do here. And then you got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then you got express your love. It is time to make a romantic gesture. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, excuse me. So what I'm thinking here is that if this pertains to love at all for you, Spirit is asking you to kind of let go of the past and kind of dive into the unknown, because there's something better out there for you. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship, or maybe, you just can't get past your ex, and Spirit's asking you, Aquarius, to kind of move on, because you really do have better things coming on. Life is a mystery, and sometimes we have to do things that do scare us a little bit, but that's when we really achieve true happiness. So let's see what the Green Witch Tarot has for us, and then we will close this out. So let me see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Aquarius? What messages do you have? That one wants to pop out. For the sign of Aquarius. Okay. Okay, so we have the King of Cups on the bottom, which means, somebody could be offering their love to you. Spirit's asking you here with judgment to not pass judgment so harshly, that you or your person is working on themselves, and that you shouldn't do anything that makes you uncomfortable in this coming week, Aquarius. Spirit really wants you to, they want you to dive into the unknown, but don't accept something from someone that makes you uncomfortable. Now, there's a difference between jumping into mystery and doing something to save face or for the sake of an argument. You don't want to do that here. There could be someone who's passing judgment on you, but they haven't worked on themselves as well. But I think the overall energy here is take it easy, work on yourself, and don't accept less than you deserve here, because something better is coming for you, Aquarius. So anyway, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know anything about the cards, those items will be available in the description box. Thanks so much, Aquarius. Have a good day.